Hi and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be taking you through my sketchbook, and this sketchbook is the first one that I have completely finished, so I'm quite excited about this. And it took me quite a while to do it, but I just kept on filling those pages and eventually I got there. So I just put these cute stickers on the front because they look so sweet, and I think I got them from Sainsbury's in the kids school stickery supply section, because I like stationery. I'm obsessed with stationery, and these stickers were too cute to resist. And then I just put a number 1 because it's my first full sketchbook. Like, I've had lots of sketchbooks over the years, but I've never filled one completely. So the first page, I just stuck this sticker which used to be on the cover, just so you can see what kind of sketchbook it is. It's all media acid free paper, and the brand is Sea White, and they do quite a lot of sketchbooks in different shapes, sizes and different types of binding. This one is spiral bound, so it's quite nice because you can fold the pages right back and have it completely flat when you're working. And I also liked the size of the page. It's 195 by 195, so it's an exact square, and it was just really nice paper to work in. So it's got 50 pages, 150 GSM. So for the first page I just did a funny sort of introductory page to, you know, break that dread of the first page, and I put some people running because it felt like I was going to have to run a marathon to fill up this sketchbook, but actually it wasn't too bad. I managed to do it, which I'm quite happy about, because I normally get bored halfway through my sketchbooks and move on to another one. So I started it 17th of March 2018 and finished it 11th of September 2018. So let's see what I have filled up these pages with. So page 1 or 2, whatever you want. This page I actually did towards the end of the sketchbook because for some reason I had left this page blank, and then I drew like I thought I'd got to the end of the sketchbook and I was really happy, and then I realised when I flicked through that I'd left some blank pages. So I went back and I drew this person saying, "You must fill in the blank pages," and then she's looking grumpy because she doesn't want to. She just wants to finish the sketchbook and say yay. And this was the first little painting I did in this book. It's not that impressive, but the doggies are kind of cute. I painted the colours with watercolour. More sketches. I did these towards the end as well. This was another blank page that I went back and filled in, and I remember being super happy with this one because I used no reference. I mean, it's not the most perfect rendering of anatomy, but to me it looked like a person laying in that position, and I was happy with that. And this is a sketch. I'm not really sure what I was going for here. I think it was something to do with Alice in Wonderland. It's a bit creepy, but it is what it is. So more random sketches, more filling in blank pages. So I think again, yeah, this was September, so this was something that I went back and just filled in this blank page. And this page is totally weird. If you look, you can see some weird guy, like a clown sort of person, and just weird faces. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but I just don't know, drawing rubbish really. Here I think I was starting to think about Easter, because I've got little Easter eggs and a bunny and a weird man trying to kill the bunny. I used my daughter's black felt tip pen for this, and it was black when I did it, but for some reason it's sort of faded to a purple colour. Nothing to say about this except weird sketch, no point to it, looks awful. Moving on. More weird faces, not sure what these were all about, but there they are. And here I did some beach babes. I was really happy with this at the time because I thought, oh yeah, I've got their legs right and they look cute, but now when I look at it, I don't really like their faces. Anyway, I think I coloured it with Copic markers. I can't remember now. Blank page, just ignore. This one I did some fun sketching, and I was looking at Pernille Orum. I don't know how to say her name, but she's really brilliant artist, and I follow her on Instagram, and I just did some of her sketches, so these are not my ideas. I have just used her work to have some fun. Nothing more to it. And here I was trying to put a bit more life into my artwork, and I would write down a word and then try and make the poses look like they had that word. So these women or characters had dignity. Not sure if I have achieved that, and these ones had confidence and pride in themselves, so they're looking pretty pleased with themselves, and I didn't really develop them any further. Here we have some weird pig people, a man, a boy in a pig suit. No idea what was going on there. This was another fill-in page because it's done in September. So I think I was filling in another blank page. And here is another, I think I was looking at someone's work on Instagram and got inspired to do a sort of mixture of styles, and just came out with this weird face. And I drew this at 12 in the morning. Here we have some more sketches. I was really trying to get better at doing body shapes, men, women, people walking, and just trying to get better at drawing really. And my little girl kept laughing at that butt. So yeah. And another weird page, just some freaky faces. I like to draw weird people or just random people. And here we have a girl pointing for some reason, and some hand practice, which, yeah, they're all okay. They look a bit cartoony. I don't know. I just didn't know what to draw, so I drew some hands. Here I did a blinking animation and just drew some ideas for that, and then I created the blink animation and never did anything else with it. if I can remember, I would try and insert the blinking animation in now. Here. Did it work? I don't know. We'll see. And here is a little watercolour of some people going into a mountain, or going for a hiking trip. I think I was inspired by another YouTuber, but I can't remember who. Here's just a silly sketch of an apocalypse survival team, and they have found the last remaining plant. So they've got it in a glass jar and they're going to keep it alive. Anyway, moving on. Just a girl and a pup. I don't really like the way this turned out. It looks wooden, it looks stiff. Yeah, it is what it is. It's okay. Here's some weird, I like saying weird. Here's some faces, baby faces. Just freaky, like doll faces. I think I was watching a horror movie or something. And I started off drawing a baby and it ended up turning into a demon. And then I just drew a girl. And these were some sketches that I found a reference on Pinterest and wanted to draw someone dancing, and I quite like them. They're cool, but they're not my original ideas. I did copy them from a reference on Pinterest. So yeah. And here I did the character Zoe from Fortnite. And my kids were playing Fortnite a lot, like 24 hours a day. And I ended up drawing the characters. And I really like this bear, he's so cute. Apart from the guns. Yeah, he's cute. I like his colour. More faces, random faces. I was really, well, I still am struggling to find a style of my own. Who isn't? But I just didn't really know where I was going with my art, and all my faces seemed to look the same and just looked boring, and I just keep practicing them through this sketchbook because I really want to get better. And I think I have improved since then, but there's still a long way to go. This is what you would call hiding something that went terribly wrong. I stuck this page on here and drew a head because there was a disaster under there. I can't remember what the disaster was, but I think it was a picture of a girl that just looked hideous. And here is a sketch of a dude. Not much to say about that. And Mr. Rossi. Because when I was a kid, back in the 80s and 90s, I used to watch Mr. Rossi. And I loved him. He was so cute, and he had a dog called Harold. And they used to go on adventures. Does anyone remember Mr. Rossi? I don't know. Girl running and a head going up her butt. I don't know. I tried to fit someone else in here, but it didn't work. Yeah. Moving on. And you can see here that I tried to move into some sort of style, like these three all have a similar sort of look to them, but I didn't stick with it because I didn't feel like it was really me. It was really my style. It was just, I don't know, creating a style for the sake of it, and I didn't want to do that. So I just drew these pictures, enjoyed colouring them in. That one was a complete disaster, and then I moved on. Back to, yeah, after being completely disappointed with this because it looks so hideous, I decided I had to go back and start studying the body again and like just learning how to draw. So that's what I did, and then I started practicing faces, lots of faces, and I saw a guy on YouTube, and what he likes to do is draw a blob with like a coloured pen or a highlighter, and then he tries to turn the shape into a face. So I thought that was really fun because it gave me some really different characters. They all look completely different, and some of them are quite funny as well, like this guy here. He is weird. Yeah. And then I did some more over this side, and some of them are, don't know, blobs, and some of them were like a scribble that I turned into a face. Like this one, I think I just scribbled and turned it into a face to see what shapes I would get. And it was a really interesting exercise because I'd never have thought of drawing a face like this with different proportions for the nose and the eyes. So yeah, I would recommend having a go at that if you want to have some fun and develop some faces. And then I kind of tried to go back to finding a style, witch on a broomstick, and that the colours didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but it's fine. And 3 girls on their phone, well, 2 of them are on their phones and the other one is just there with a very big butt. I don't know why. Yeah. And I coloured this one with Copics, and I think I coloured this one with watercolour markers. And this girl, I did a video of this drawing and never posted it because I didn't want to. I was sad. No, I wasn't sad. I just thought it looked crap. The video, not the drawing. I mean, the drawing is okay, but the video just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I binned it. More face practice. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this first part of the sketchbook tour. If you would like to see the second part, then click the link in the description down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're thinking about starting a sketchbook, go ahead. It is so much fun, and when you actually complete one, it feels amazing. See you later. Bye.